test. All right, it's 8 o'clock. We're going to get started. So this is what you all came for. So hopefully we can get the crowd to everyone look at the front and maybe be a little bit more quiet. And we'll try and make short work of this so you guys can get back to drinking. All right, so please quiet. So thanks everyone for coming. There's going to be a lot of people here, so hopefully we can all fit. I just wanted to give a little bit of a housekeeping thing. A lot of you guys may not come to all our meetings, so I just want to try and give a little push for that. We have lots of stuff coming up with GTA Brews. We're our homebrew club in Toronto. I don't know, 200-something members, 300-something members, so lots of people come out. Usually around 40 to 50 people come out every month, and then it rotates through different people. So we have monthly meetings. We meet on the second Monday of the month. We usually run a few smaller competitions every year. And we have some cool stuff going on right now. We have a homebrew advent calendar, which we're exchanging next weekend. And we contract hops, so we have a hop buy coming up sometime in the winter, TBD. And if you're here as a guest today of someone and you homebrew or you're thinking of homebrewing, join the club, gtabrews.ca. So this competition wouldn't be possible without all our sponsors. So I'm going to quickly go through our sponsors in a somewhat quick way, but our title sponsor is Toronto Brewing. And then these are our platinum sponsors, Amsterdam, Henderson, Noble Grape and Grainfather. They're sponsoring the Best of Show Prize, Grainfather. We have more platinum sponsors, Fast Brewing and Nordic Malts. 5 Star and White Labs. I believe those are the final 2 platinum sponsors. These are all our gold sponsors, BSG Craftmeister, Beer Grains, Barn Owl, Blickman, Everwood Avenue Brew Shop, Catalyst, Brewbag, Escarpment Laboratories, Junction Craft Brewing, Folly, and 5 Paddles. And I'm not going to read through the rest of them. I'll just give you a second to look through. So thank you to all these sponsors. Really appreciate everyone who's come on board to help us over the last 3 years. All right, so to make this interesting for the audience, we have some surprise trivia questions. So if you know the answer, come up to the mic and take your guess. So the first question is, beer color is often measured in SRM, but what does SRM stand for? If you want to answer, come up to the mic in a nice, orderly fashion.
Standard reference measurement.
Close, but wrong. Emily?
Standard reference model.
What was the last word?
Model.
Not model. Any other guesses? Otherwise, you guys can just go split a prize.
Is it standard reference method?
That's it. Hey. Go over to the prize table. They'll sort you out. All right, our first trivia winner's coming over. All right, that's the answer. So a little bit about Brew Slam. It's the largest homebrew competition in Canada ever. So thank you to everyone who entered. Pretty crazy. There's a lot of competitions out there that are 15, 20 years running their competitions. So for us to get there in 3 years, I think it's pretty notable. So 831 registered entries, 804 entries that were sorted. Somehow we went down the number of provinces participating this year from 9 to 8. So PEI and Nova Scotia, you guys, I'm looking at you next year. So we had 235 participants with entries. We had 73 judges, 42 stewards, 13 sorters. We had 30 different award categories and 7 judging sessions. And a big goal of mine this year was to get the number of beers per session down, and we got it under 8, which is a huge accomplishment. So thank you to all the judges who came out and made that possible. And over $11,000 in prizes to be won. All right, so like I said, some changes from last year. So this competition is kind of like an iterative and constant improvement goal thing. So we had some problems last year with people entering like 40-something beers each. So we put that way down this year, and now maximum of 15 each. And that worked out pretty well, I think. So I'll show you why that worked out well in a moment. So we refined the judging process a little bit. All this stuff will be on the wrap-up post, so if you miss it, don't worry. And we trained as many new judges as possible. We got some big prizes like the Grainfather. So this is kind of a fun slide if you're into data like me. Local participation. So overall, local participation both from the club and from Ontario went way up this year. So congrats to everyone from Ontario and from GTA Brews. So So some thank yous, some more thank yous. I guess I already thanked the sponsors, but there's some people who really put a lot of effort into this competition. So thank you to all the entrants, especially the local ones. Thank you to all the judges. Wouldn't be possible. All the stewards, thank you also. And all the bottle sorters and sheet sorters. It's like the least fun jobs ever. Just moving bottles around, renaming PDFs, but it all worked out pretty well. So here's one person I want to thank. I don't even know if he's paying attention, but Mark spent probably dozens of hours making all these openers we gave out to everyone. These are all this was what bottle sorting day looked like. We had, I don't know, 20-something people all shepherding bottles around, stickering, and it's quite the operation. This is what judging looked like. I think this was Saturday morning, so we had at least, I don't know, maybe 70 people in the room, maybe 80 people in the room, all judging or stewarding, so pretty big operation. Here's a little bit of a closer look at what the judging table looked like. This is us renaming PDFs on Wednesday night. We had beer. All right, and some more names, specific people. If you didn't give me a picture, I went on your Facebook and stole one, so sorry in advance. So this is Clayton. Clayton was our registrar. This is him on the CBC article last year. These are our head stewards, John Mains and Steve Bryson. I think they're both here. Jesse is not here, but that's him in Belgium. These are our social media coordinators, Christopher and Maddie. Both of them wanted embarrassing photos, so I gave them that. And Cellar Master is Jim. Jim's often somewhere, but maybe in the back, running the Brulette corner. Because I'm not Jim. I put an X on my face because I'm not Jim. Yeah. Sponsorship. So sponsorship was a big thing we did this year. We delegated it out to someone. Mike did a fantastic job. That prize table you see over there, that's like at least 75% of Mike. So just look at it, enjoy it. Thank you, Mike. And last but not least, myself. I'm going to thank myself because I have no shame. So thank you, myself. Here's some fun pictures. Notice the bottom right one from a long time ago. All right, so why do we do this? Why do we put all this effort into this competition? Like, it's nice to have all this logistics stuff. I enjoy that, but I do it for other people as well. Like judges, like people say judges is a thankless job, but sometimes as a judge, you get to sit there, you get to learn something new. You get to judge with like someone like Paul Dickey, who's been judging for like 30 years, and you learn something from that. Entrance, you get structured feedback. It's pretty hard to get someone to sit down and write notes about your beer for 10 minutes straight. So a competition allows that to happen, and it's kind of a rare thing, and it's nice to have. And of course, fun glory prizes. So stewards are a big help. They really don't get too much out of it, but we really appreciate all their effort, and it's really integral to making the whole thing happen. And of course, you get free bottles at the end. All the volunteers get free bottles. Very valuable free bottles. And the whole beer community, it's a good event for the whole beer community. Look at this room. We have 100-something people here. Everyone just here to celebrate homebrewing, competition, try a bunch of beers in the back maybe. I don't know. What are you guys here for? Awards? All right. So to give a little bit of a preamble for the prize table, just to kind of give you an idea what we're looking at. So all the gold medals come home with a $25 gift card for one of these three sponsors, Everwood, Beer Grains, or Brew North. They also get a sanitation pack from 5 Star. Silver medals get a $15 gift card to Toronto Brewing, along with all the other miscellaneous things that are kind of doled out in a somewhat random and orderly fashion. And a $10 gift card for bronze medals, plus all these other things. Is this a laser? Oh, there's a laser. So all these other things. So there's lots of things there to name, malt, hops, equipment, stuff like that. So swag, t-shirts, glasses that don't end. So surprise trivia question number 2. You guys might have been getting bored, so I thought I'd mix it up with the trivia question. So what is the chemical name of the ester typically emphasized in German Weissbier? If you want to answer, you have to come up to the front.
Isomyl acetate?
All right, off to the prize table with you. Isoamyl acetate. Give him the BSG malt on the side. Sorry, I thought I... And give him a can too or something. Clayton should know. All right, now a little bit, probably enough of my rambling. Is Zack still at the front? There he is. So I'm going to hand this over to Zack. Title sponsor gets to announce the awards. He did a fantastic job last year just kind of making people talk about how they won with that beer. So hopefully we can do a little bit of that again. Up to you. So I don't know if Zack needs much introduction, but passionate beer-loving dude is the way I described him. All right. Oh, a little bit of a sneak peek.
Where's the clicker? I need the power. Don't take my beer. I got this. Hang on, guys. I got this. Are we live right now? All right, first category. Can you guys hear me? Just wanted to give a big shout out to Eric and the GTA Brews Homebrew Club. Give him a round of applause. Woo. And Henderson. Give a big thanks to Henderson Brewing Company for hosting us. Really generous. A huge amount of effort and work went into organizing this. I can't believe that this is all voluntary and all these people are here, and we had over 800 entries, which was the largest homebrew competition in Canada ever, right? That's pretty cool. That's pretty damn cool. Cool. So if you won a medal before I start, that's pretty impressive. You were up against, dozens of entries in each category, pretty much. So I'll get started without further ado. First category is light lager. And do we go third place? Third place to first place. Third place, Steve Harrison, American Light Lager. Second place, Chris George, entry name Maximum Poundability. Great name. And first place, John Maines with Maines Export, International Pale Lager. Where is John? Come up here, John. I know you're here tonight. I'm drinking a John Maines right now. Take the mic.
I'm glad to hear it's good enough to drink at a competition award ceremony, too. Thank you, Zack.
While I chug your beer, tell us what makes it so good and what put your beer ahead of everyone else's from like a brewing perspective. How can people brew better beer like yours?
Well, this one, I reduced the malt bill and added some adjuncts like corn to make it very refreshing. In fact, I've been saying to people we need to lobby the BJCP and add some new guidelines on the bottom, a scale of 1 to 5 on crushability, because this one right here is 5 out of 5 crushability. What would you say, Zack?
I can agree. I agree.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
All right, awesome. Next category, Pale European Lager with 29 entries. Third place, Matt Cowan. Come on up. Come on up. Second place, Aaron Gomez. Aaron's here as well. Come on up, Aaron. And first place, Derek Allen from London. Congratulations, guys. In a couple of sentences, tell us a bit about your beer and what made it special. Take the mic.
I'm just a special guy, and I infuse it with a little bit of me.
Speak louder.
I don't know. It was just you know what? To be quite frank, John Maines was super helpful, and he's been a great mentor in terms of lagers. And I know he's the lager master, and he's helped me out a lot. And he gave me some tips, and my first lager wins a bronze. So I'll take it. Thank you.
Very insightful. 0 takeaways there. Thank you. And Aaron.
Thanks, Zack. You know what? I usually brew when my family's at home, and this is the first brew I made that my family was absolutely out of the house, and I think that's a sure tell of how well it works when the family's not there. I don't know. I think fermentation temperature is key, so I made sure that it was the temperature was on point. So.
Excellent. Fermentation temperature. Tell your family to leave the house. Pilsner with 10 entries. Third place, Paul Heslop with Check It Out from the Cowtown Yeast Wranglers. Second place, Corey Dave from Vancouver. And first place, Mark Varick. Come on up, Mark. Where's Mark? Camaros are stupid, especially 80s Camaros. Great name. Mark's coming on up. He's not actually supporting Movember. This is just actually his face.
Thanks.
I'm just kidding. He's supporting Movember. Everyone's supporting Movember. Tell us a bit about your beer and why Camaros are stupid.
So Clayton has a 1980s Camaro wherever he is. Beer is just Pilsner malt, Saaz hops, Budvar yeast. Pretty simple.
What temperature?
17 degrees C.
Budvar yeast is 17 degrees C. That's ale yeast temperature.
That is.
That's crazy. Congratulations. Go get your prize. That's so weird. Lager yeast at ale temperature. All right, 4, Amber Lager, 18 entries. Third place, Corey Day, another winner from Van Brewers. Second place, John Avret. And first place, Alex Cochran. Congratulations. I don't think any of them are here. Congratulations. Next category, 5, Dark Lager with 9 entries. Third place, Omar Beaconsfield with his Munich Lager. Second place, Clayton Hoy. And first place, Robert Dorskin for Schwarzbier. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Tell us a bit about your beer.
I don't know, man. It was pretty basic malt bill. I mean, good temperature, 10 degrees. Mostly Munich malt. I mean, I don't know what else to say.
It was a Schwarzbier.
No, it's Dunkel.
It was the Dunkel. It was the Dunkel. Right. What yeast did you use?
It's I don't even remember, 833 Bock yeast, I think.
Very cool. Very cool. And Clayton, Bonzi's toilet water. Tell us a bit about that.
It's like Omar's, but slightly better.
Enough said. All right, go collect your prizes. Congratulations, guys. Next category, Bock with 14 entries. Third place, Paul Heslop, another winner from Cowtown Yeast Wranglers. Second place, another winner, Robert Dorskin from Cowtown. And first place, Mary Annick Scott from Edmonton with her Eisbach. Congratulations. Next category, 7, English Pale Ale with 31 entries. Third place, Alex Cochran with Best Bitter. Second place, Kevin O'Reilly from North Bay. First place, Sasha Papov from GTA Brews with the OG Bitter. Is Sasha here? Where's Sasha? Come on up, Sasha. Sasha, come on up. All right, tell us a bit about your OG Bitter.
All right. I don't have a whole lot to say about it. So we took the feedback on the last one, did some tinkering around. We've been playing around with this beer for a little while. We keep it really simple, honestly. We just, use a nice British yeast, all British ingredients, basically. And there's nothing really that special going on. It worked out. Oh, we did bottle conditioning. We usually force carb, but we did bottle conditioning for this style. That's all. Thank you. All right. What is the world record ABV in beer?
67.3. What? Snake venom, obviously.
That's wild. Thanks, man.
67.5 snake venom. Good God. All right, next category, Scottish and Irish ales with 20 entries. Third place, we have Corey Day with another win. Very impressive. Second, Alex Cochran, another win with his Irish Ale. First place from Edmonton, Dustin Banks. Well done. Some out-of-towners. Category 9, American Pale Ale with 35 entries. Third place, Derek Allen from the London Homebrewers Guild. Second place, Jeremy Visser from the Durham Homebrewers Club. Is Jeremy here? First place, Robert Dorskin from Cowtown. Jeremy? Jeremy, come on up.
Thank you.
Awesome, congratulations. A man of few words. Shout out to DHC. DHC, one of the first homebrew clubs I ever attended at Chris Bourdage's house. Yeah, Lower Simcoe. Other Pale American Ale, 27 entries. Third place, Chris Saunders from Hoser. Second place, Thomas O'Neill from the London Homebrewers Guild. And first place, Kevin O'Reilly from North Bay. Kevin here? Oh, congratulations, guys. Next category, American Brown Ale with 30 entries. Third place, Jeffrey Kaldma. Second place, again, Corey Day. And first place from GTA Brews, Ian Robertson. Ian, you here? Come on down, Ian. Congratulations. Tell us a bit about your beer.
It was amber, and yeah, it's pretty good. I enjoyed it. It's red, and that's about it.
What yeast did you use?
I can't remember. I really can't. I could check. Hold on. Where's my phone? See if it's in there. No, I'm kidding.
Where do you get the recipe from?
I don't know. It's old. I brewed it once, brew in a bag, and then I just changed it.
Wow.
Pretty impressive.
That's impressive. Go collect all your prizes.
All right, thank you.
Congratulations again. All right, very impressive. First place for GTA Brews. Next we have English Brown Ale, a personal favorite style of mine, 14 entries. Third place from Edmonton, Dustin Banks. Congratulations. Second place, Hayden Dews from Cowtown. And first place, Alex Cochran with his Dark Mild. Well done. Next category, Porter with 26 entries. Third place from London, Scott Morrison. Is Scott here? Scott, come on down. Second place, Trevor Armstrong. And first place, Corey Day. Scott, did you come all the way from London?
I did.
Right here, right? Like today?
Yep, today.
Wow. So you brewed a Crimson and Porter American Porter. Yeah. Wow, tell us a bit about it.
I used US-05 yeast, 2-row, packet full of some black malts, a little bit of roasted barley, and a chock full of Chinook. And it's been my go-to porter for ever since I started homebrewing, actually, and it's won me a few medals now. So thank you, guys.
Very cool, very cool. Congratulations. Trevor?
That's me, man.
Congratulations. Tell us a little bit about your beer.
So first homebrew competition entered. I guess I heard it earlier, fermentation temperatures, number one. Second is yeast management, pitch healthy yeast. A lot of articles out there on banking yeast for long term. This particular recipe, grabbed off of NHC gold medal site. Some of you may have seen it. And yeah, don't really have too much else to say, but thank you guys. Thanks, Eric, for hosting everything.
Congratulations.
Thanks, buddy.
Well done. Cheers. You have more to say? You want to
No.
have any more tidbits? All right, go collect your prize.
Congrats, dude. Cheers, dude.
Congrats, guys. Awesome. Surprise trivia question number 4. What is the full name of the Beach ACP 2015 Category 21B?
Specialty IPA?
Specialty IPA. It is it. It is it. Go collect your prize. Well done, well done. Specialty IPA. What did he win? He won a Grainfather. No. All right, next category. That's coming up. Stout next with 36 entries. Always a huge category. Oh, you shouldn't have shown the slide already. Well, Mark, come on up, man. And Randy Power with Dr. Pepper. We have Maddie Loves Me More Than Sarah. And the Yeti on Osler. Come on up, Mark. Mark, where are you? Mark, huge win. Congrats. Tell us a bit about this beer. What yeast did you use? What roasted malts did you use? Impart some knowledge for dominating the stout category.
So which name do you want to know about first? So Maddie and Sarah are right there. Maddie obviously looks at me in a certain way. So I haven't seen it. The Yeti on Osler. There's a big guy that lives on Osler Street, not too far from here. Pietro Kyra, who's People's Pint Brewing. He's about 7.5 feet tall. He's got to be like 450, 500 pounds. Big guy. Other than that, the beers are pretty simple, like a little roast malt, like a pound of roast, pound of flaked barley, 6 or 8 pounds of Maris Otter. Yeah, and you add a little bit of lactose to that, and you have a milk stout.
All right, second and third place, step aside. We got the first place right here, Randy. Randy, first place in the stout category. Where do you hail from? I don't see any affiliation.
Barry.
Tell us a bit about your stout, oatmeal stout, Dr. Pepper. Tell us a bit about it.
The Dr. Pepper name is just an internet name I used when I played video games. So. All I did was throw this recipe together, right? I had no beer for the summer, and I just threw this one together. And my wife really bugged me to enter, so I did, and here I am. I used I used brown malt, some pale. Yeah, I used brown malt. I used pale chocolate. I used 2 pounds of oatmeal. I used ESB yeast. I fermented. I believe I used Fuggles and East Kent Golding hops. I can't remember for sure, but it was just a recipe I threw together.
Very cool. No roasted barley.
2 ounces.
2 ounces.
Yeah, just 2 ounces.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Cool. That's it. Awesome. Randy, congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Go collect your prize. Thomas Fawcett pale chocolate. Thomas Fawcett brown. Couple pounds of oatmeal. Very cool. All right, Strong Stout, 15, 30 entries. Honorable mention, Dan Olson from Van Brewers. Third place, Jeff Sandifer. Second place, Matt Ballack. First place, Chris George from GTA Brews. Is Chris here? Oh, Chris isn't here? Chris, congratulations. 16, American IPA, 36 entries, huge category. Third place, Dwayne Willis. Second, John Maines. Come on down. First place, Mike Vandervoort. Come on down. Wow. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. John, tell us a bit about your Schraps IPA. And then Mike, tell us about So Hip Hopped It Hurts.
Well, the Scraps IPA, the secret was you open the freezer, you go to the hop shelf, and you clear everything off the shelf and throw it in the beer. That was my secret to the Scraps IPA.
Awesome. Mike, I tried your IPA. It was at the Best of Show category. Really good IPA. Tell us about the hop combo. What hops did you use?
I just did everything that John Maines told me to do and brewed a beer. Now, you guys just have fun with the hops. Grab whatever combinations, grab a couple pellets, rub them in your hand, see what combinations work best for you, and play around and have fun with it. Try different beers. Whatever works, pick and choose out of each of those beers what you like best, and then you'll settle in on your base beer and then build on there from there with the hops.
Really, I'm just kind of a fledgling in this. I've only been doing it for about a year with my wife, Chris, and we do it for fun. For the IPA that we brewed there, just really classic hops that we use, Cascade and Citra, along with a little bit of dry hopping to give it a little extra aroma. Just try to keep it nice and clean without the malt taking over so that the hops can shine through.
Awesome. Cheers. Congrats, guys. Huge category. Great win. Cheers. Awesome. All right, next category, Other IPA. 54 entries. Honorable mention, Adam Cherry with his orange creamsicle. Third place, Eric Parker. Second place, Julian Boliveau. And first place, Mike Vandervoort. Come on down again. Wow. I tried this beer as well. Fantastic beer. Tell us a bit about the beer.
Well, you just take an IPA and you double the hops, and then you get a double IPA, pretty much. I'll post the recipe.
What yeast did you use?
London Triple.
London Triple. London Ale 3, very popular yeast. All right, next category. Do we have a secret question? Not yet. German wheat and rye beer, 17 entries. Third place, Chris Potts. Second place, Marcus Ebner from Cowtown. And first place, Matt Cowan from GTA Brews. Come on down.
Hello again. Yeah, Sarah and I went to Germany and we visited the Weinstephaner Brewery, and the oldest brewery in the world, and the brewers were awesome enough to share pretty much everything they did at the brewery, and so this was my attempt at that, and I guess it turned out successfully.
Very impressive. So wheat malt, Pilsner malt?
Yeah, wheat malt, Pilsner malt. In this particular recipe, I added a bit of Vienna malt, and that will all be shared at sillyster.com, which is my website, and I have it'll be on the blog soon. So the whole process, they do a double decoction. It was my first time trying that out, and yeah, I guess it was good. Yeah, I did a double decoction. It took a long time, but I was warned that it would take a while, so I prepared for that. It took about 8 or 9 hours. Yeah, so sillyster.com, visit the blog, and the recipe will be there. And thanks.
8 hours. Congratulations. Surprise. Trivia question number 5. Name the intermediate chemical during alcoholic fermentation that is converted into ethanol.
Incorrectly. Acetaldehyde.
Acetaldehyde. Answer is correct. Acetaldehyde. Green apple taste? Acetaldehyde. Next category, Belgian and French Ale with 48 entries. Was this the largest category? No. Third place, Travis Mashanki. Second place, David Rodenberg. First place, Martin Williams. Congratulations. Martin. Congratulations, Martin. You did the Belgian Pale Ale. I actually tried this. I really like this beer. Tell us a bit about it. It was super soft. The yeast character was spot on. What yeast did you use?
I think it was a WLP, just a Saison yeast.
Saison yeast.
Nothing special.
Belgian Pale Ale with Saison yeast.
Saison yeast. It was supposed to be a Saison, but it didn't taste like one, so here we are.
Awesome. Congratulations. Cheers. All right, next category, Belgian Strong Ale with 30 entries. Third place, Thomas Semsession. Travis Semsession, congratulations. Is he here, Travis? Second place, Martin. Cousineau, congratulations. From La Alligators Brew Club. First place, Trevor Armstrong from Durham. Trevor, come on down. Tell us a little bit about your white triple.
Thanks, guys. So pretty much a Chimay white clone. To be honest, I cultured this yeast off one bottle of Chimay white from the LCBO, spun it up, and pretty much made a 5-gallon batch, threw it in, and here we go. That's all I got to say about it. Thank you.
That's super cool. Classic beer. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Well
One
done.
bottle of Chimay.
Cheers. That's awesome. Very, very cool. Next category, Sour Ale. 22 entries. Third place, Ian McLeod, members of Barleyman. Second place, Mary Annick Scott. And first place, Mark Kalinsky. Congratulations. Is Mark here? From Durham Homebrewers Club. Congratulations. Category 22 with 24. We got a winner here? No. Category 22 with 24 entries, Strong Ale. Yves Poirier, congratulations from members of Barleyman. Second place, Trevor Armstrong. First place, Marcus Ebner from Cowtown. Congratulations. Trevor, come on down. Tell us about your English barley wine.
So first off, shout out for Mark Kalinsky. He can't be here. He had the sour ale, gold place. So for the English barley wine, it was, I started out, I did 16 extract brews. This was my last extract brew, so that's an extract kit from OBK that won that, by the way. Full disclosure, being honest here.
That's bullshit.
It's all about the brewer, right? It's all about the brewer.
All right, next category. Moving on. We're on fruit beer. Fruit beer, third place. Mike Vandervoort, come on down. Congratulations. Second place, Andrew Shire from with the sour cherry wheat. First place again, Mike. Oh my God. Papaya IPA and mango IPA. I tried the mango IPA. It was really nice. How did you add the mango? Was it in the boil? Was it secondary juice? What do you do?
Just keep it simple. I just bought frozen mangoes from the store, and that's all you do. But when you guys are doing your IPAs and double IPAs or anything, think about oxygen all the way through, from the start to the finish on the cold side. Purge your lines, purge everything. Do not let anything in, and you'll keep that good hop aroma and the fruit aroma, and that's what will make the difference.
From the horse's mouth. Congratulations. Well done. Well done, sir. Go collect your many prizes. Don't go too far, though. Spice Herb Vegetable Beer with 57 entries. Wow. This was the biggest category by far. Third place, Daryl Field from the Winnipeg Brew Bombers with his Canada Dry Ginger Ale. Second place, Richard Laborio. Richard, come on down. In first place, Jamie Fowler with his New City Goes. Richard, congratulations. Tell us a bit about your beer.
It's actually 8% porter, robust porter, and I secondaried with a hell of a lot of coffee beans.
Coffee beans.
So, yeah,
cool.
Came through nice.
Awesome. Yeah. Jamie? Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thanks. What else do you want to know?
What kind of salt or coriander did you use?
I used Indian coriander from a local shop in Kitchener, and I used kaffir lime leaves. I made a vodka infusion.
Did you crush up the Indian coriander beforehand?
Yeah, I crushed it in a mortar and pestle. I toasted it first a little bit, crushed it up, and steeped it at the end of the boil.
Those are those little tidbits that you get, you know? Congratulations, guys. Well done. Toast the coriander. Crush it up. Next category, Smoke-Flavored and Wood-Aged Beer, 24 entries. Third place, Corey Day from Van Brewers. Second place, Ralph N. Heron. First place, Dustin Banks. Ralph, you're here. Ralph, come on down with your Bullet Hole Imperial Stout. So you aged it with some bourbon. Yes. Bullet Bourbon. Tell us about it.
This is my very first home brew, but I went with the premise that adding bourbon and oak chips to any beer makes it a lot better. So hopefully it's not a beginner success. Hopefully it's the start of a new career for me.
Wow. Congratulations. Well done. Go collect some prizes. Very cool. Next category, American Wild Ale with 45 entries. Third place. Surprise trivia question, blank is a traditional process where white grain is spread out on a flat surface and allowed to germinate for several days. No, whoa. We made eye contact, though. I'm the one announcing it. I made eye contact with Ed. It's Ed's to lose. Ed, pressure's on you.
Floor malting.
That's correct. You gotta like split your prize though. There's an eye contact issue. All right, go collect. Well done, well done. That's our last year's Best of Show winner. Tell us about your beer last year. Just give us a little.
So last year, the Henderson Cup. We're in Henderson right now, right? Henderson Brewery. 3 cheers for Henderson Brewery. Thank you. So the Henderson Cup, I won last year. I'm not immodest or anything. With a 23-year-old raspberry lambic. Yeah, that's cheating. Yeah, it's cheating because it's good. I still have 9 bottles left. The bidding starts at $1,000 a bottle.
Get out of here, get out of here. Congrats, Ed. You have to share that prize now. Make sure you share that prize. All right, next category, American Wild Ale, 45 entries, great category. Third place, Shane Martin, GTA Brews. Shane here? Shane. Second place, Andrew Cherry from Durham Homebrewers. First place, Richard Laborio. Congratulations. Richard's here? Yes, Richard. Congratulations again. Tell us a bit about your time dilation.
Well, it's 3 different sours. One's about 8 months, the other's about 12 months, and the third is about 18 months. And then they're blended together around that time to taste, essentially, and acidity.
Congratulations. Well done. Next category, specialty beer, 21 entries. Third place, Justin DeMerchant from GTA Brews. Second place, Steve Shaw. First place, Alvaro Reyes from Van Brewers. Congratulations. Next category, 28 Mead, 21 entries. Steven Snowden crushes it with third and second place. In first place, Daniel Crosscarry. Daniel, congratulations. Tell us a bit about your beer.
It was just, it was Mead. It was just cold brewed coffee. Cold brewed coffee, and then in the secondary, I oaked some put some oak in there on bourbon, and that's about it.
So you had a honey mead with cold brew coffee and bourbon oak cubes? Very cool. Awesome. Congratulations. It sounds awesome. Cheers. That sounds really cool. 30th category, traditional cider, 14 entries. Third place, Colin Hughes. Second place, Matt Ballack. First place, Chevelle Stevens. Is Matt here? Chevelle? Colin. Congratulations. Tell us a bit about your beer. Your cider.
That's just standard apple juice with on some champagne yeast.
Allen's apple juice?
Yeah, not Allen's apple juice, filtered apple juice. Champagne yeast, and the yeast is about 6 months old. Just keep it going, getting more flavor, and then just kill it, back sweeten it, and it's good.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Cheers. Mead Maker of the Year, Daniel Crosscarry. Congratulations. You won the mead category. Specialty cider category. Third place, Peter Hugg with his Vermont Pider from GTA Brews. Second place, David March. First place, Jesse Reynolds. Peter, tell us a bit about your specialty cider.
For clarity, it's really easy to start with a store-bought juice. It simplifies the process immensely.
and then just pitched Vermont yeast, and away you go.
Vermont yeast and cider.
Vermont yeast and cider.
Very cool, very cool. Congratulations again. Awesome. Cider Maker of the Year, Reynolds. Congratulations, Jesse. Jesse's not here. Jesse. Jesse? Are we doing Toronto Brewer of the Year right now? Best of show. Hey, surprise trivia question. Blank is a small wooden plastic fitting into which a cask tap is hammered. I'm going to close my eyes. No, hang on.
Keystone?
Keystone, you won the prize. Congratulations. Well done. Okay, Eric's going to come up and help. Oh, okay. I'm going to help present Best of Show right now. Best of Show. There's Gordon Strong, a.k.a. the most winningest homebrewer of all time, that we flew in from America to help judge with us. So you know this is super legit. Best of Show, we basically, how many entries were there? 805 entries. It ultimately comes down to these 25 right over here. That's actually me right there. And we had to pick the best 3. We actually picked the best 4. There was a runner-up. And so you know it's legit because Gordon Strong, who won the Ninkasi Award 3 years in a row, the only person who ever did it, helped judge with us. And the Best in Show prize is a Grainfather, valued at $12.99 at torontobrewing.ca. Awarded from our platinum sponsor, Noble Grape. Congratulations. To these Best in Show winners. Runner-up is Martin Williams with his Belgian Pale Ale. Come on up. Third, Best in Show, Mike Vandervoort with his double IPA. Come on up. Second place, Corey Day from Van Brewers with his porter. And first place, Alvaro Reyes with his Key Lime Pie experimental beer. Congratulations. Well done. Mike, third double IPA. Tell us a bit about it. Tell us again about it.
Well, the same as before, but I mean, I think the key is you come out to GTA Brews meetings, you pick everyone's brain, because that's what I did, and you stand on the shoulders of giants. Then you go to Toronto Brewing and Brew North, and you get fresh ingredients, and you put those in your beer, and you do really well.
How many awards did you win tonight? I lost count. 4. 4 awards. Congratulations. Well done. Martin? Martin, congratulations. Runner-up. Huge beer. You had the Belgian Pale Ale, Saison yeast. Give us another little tidbit.
Keep the wasps out of the kettle.
Wasps out of kettle.
Wasps out of the kettle is a good idea.
All right, there you go. Congratulations. Cheers. Congrats. All right, everybody. Congrats. There it is. I lost Eric, but I think that's pretty much it. So one more slide. Let's see the next slide. Thanks for listening. Yeah, just 2 left. Thanks again, Toronto Brewing, for their continued support of GTA Brews. Sick. Next slide. And Toronto Brewer of the Year Award. This is the Toronto Brewer of the Year Award. It's a pretty cool barrel, wood burned. Every year, a person's name will be inscribed into this barrel head, immortalized.
So you guys might know Mick Kapiak from Toronto Brewing. He was the one who spent painstaking long hours wood burning the logo into the barrel head. And this was the head of a double Tempest barrel that we made all the openers out of. You can see the bourbon wood char there, so it's ready to hang on your wall.
So you want to announce it and I'll tear it down?
You can announce it. I'll go push the slide. All right, so the Toronto Brewer of the Year, following on from 2015 being Craig Wallace, 2016 was myself, 2017 is Mike Vandervoort. All right, I guess I'll take that clicker back. Oh, cool. So just thanks a lot for presenting, Zack.
Give a big round of applause for Eric and for the GTA Brews Homebrew Club. Huge amount of work went into this. Congratulations.
Thank you. So there's a lot of people here, and thank you all for coming. I know not all of you could win medals, but keep in mind, we had 805 entries. This is kind of like almost Canada's national homebrew competition now with the scale and the number of entries coming from out of province. So when you go to see your score sheets tonight, which keep in mind, they're up on your participant profile right now. So if you want to see your score sheets, you can just log in, go to where you added your entries, and on that same page, you'll see a little icon that looks like a hammer or a gavel, and your score sheets will be right there. So if you scored over 35, you should just know that's a fantastic beer. So there's also a little bit of a hint to let you know how you did as well. There's a little checkbox next to your entry that says mini best of show. That means that your entry was this close to winning a medal. So you're really close for next time. And I think that's all I wanted to say. There might be, actually, that's all I wanted to say, but we do have one more big award to go out. Are we ready? All right, so the Henderson Cup is something we started last year and something we're really excited to do again this year. So I don't want to say too much. I'll let Mark say it all, but Mark is the brewmaster, head brewer. So handing it over to him.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to Henderson Breweries. It's an honor and a privilege to host this event now for the second year. Before I get into the Henderson Cup, I just wanted to say that this is a great opportunity. We all, as professional brewers, always start as home brewers. I started as a home brewer back in the 80s, and this reminds me of the passion and the love of beer. You guys all have the beer bug, the brewing bug, and it's really great to see. And I encourage everyone here to keep up with it and make great beer all the time. So, without further ado, I would like to introduce you to the Henderson Cup. It may not look in its pristine condition, but what it lacks in glamour, it more than makes up in value. The Henderson Cup. So every year, for the last 2 years, we try a sample of your beers, and we assess them, and we pick a winner based on the ones we like. And the winner of the Henderson Cup, if you guys don't already know, will have the opportunity to brew their beer or a version of their beer here at a commercial level, which we'll then sell as our Ides of February. So it'll be on sale as of February of this coming new year. And in addition to that, because we want to help promote the passion and home brewers, we will also be offering a $1,000 check to the winner. So continue with your prayer. Great. You guys are the heart and soul of beer lovers in this country, and it's an honor to help you guys and privilege to be a part of this. So, without further ado, excuse me, let me get my notes here. I apologize. Okay. So, this year's 2017 winner of the Henderson Brewing Award goes to Mike Vandervoort. For his APA, for his American Pale Ale. Congratulations. There you go. Oh, okay. One more time. Oh, yeah, okay, there you go. So this is last year's winner. There you go. Congratulations. So expect Mike's beer in being launched in February. Anyway, thank you again for enjoying yourselves, and please enjoy the festivities.
All right, so just a few more slides to bring it home, including another surprise trivia question. Surprise trivia question number 8. What is the given name of WLP 029? You have to come up to guess. It's a fairly common one. I said you have to come up. If someone comes up here and gives me that answer before you do. Uh-oh.
Kolsch.
Oh. Over you go. The rules of this game were made clear at the beginning. All right, so a few housekeeping items. If you're hungry, there is a grilled cheese truck outside. So please go buy some food from them. Help make this event not super costly, so we make the minimum. One thing that we forgot to mention with the Toronto Brewer of the Year award, there are going to be pro-ams that go out to the winner and the runner-up of that. So we have Junction and Five Paddles both lined up to brew pro-am beers, with the first place and the second place winner of the Toronto Brewer of the Year. So another pro-am. And the last surprise trivia question. This one's supposed to be the difficult one. We'll see how we do. So you need to name at least 2 different species that are part of the Brettanomyces genus. You have to come up to guess. Uh-oh.
Brett Dre, Brett Bruxellensis.
What? Amalus and Bruxellensis. Anomalous, whatever.
That's right. Dre is, I think, Bruxellensis. Go get your trivia prize. I believe that's all. Thanks for listening. Again, your score sheets are on your profile. I'm going to send out a reminder email tonight with that. I hope to see all of you, or at least a good amount of you, at future GTA Brews events. Mike had something he was pointing at me to say. Maybe not. Yes, Mike? No, Mike? You were pointing at me for something?
I just think everyone here has to give a big round of applause to Eric for putting all this on. He wasn't going to do it himself, so obviously. And a big thank to all of our sponsors and everyone for participating. It was excellent, and I'd like to thank my beautiful wife. And I had to get that out there, sorry.
I think that's my last slide. Oh, I do have another bonus trivia question. Man, I really should have looked at these slides again before. So this is definitely the last one. You have to come up to guess this time. The conditioning step known as actively add, you have to come up, known as actively adding yeast to an already fermented beer. He was already always all the way up. Let him go first.
Krausening?
It is Krausening, yeah. That's the last slide. I don't even care if the projector is broken again. We're good. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Last call is going to be at 10:30. And the event ends at 11, so we're good to drink until then.